In your opinion, what city in the world, and you can't say New York, what city in the world has the best food?
Well, I would absolutely say New York.
You would absolutely say New York.
Oh, my favorite cities.
And the reason is why?
Because I truly believe the entire world lives here. I love visiting friends that live in Los Angeles. I have to go there a few times a year. I love Rome. It's a beautiful ancient city. I love a lot of cities on this planet. I love the city my mother comes from, this little tiny speck of a place, Genoa, Sicily. But all of the world lives in New York, and you really can have any budget and be of any background. And if you're in any other city, there is one business or another that's predominant. So the culture is led by one group of people or another. I love New York because there is every representation here at every price point. I still love the dosa guy in Washington Square Park. And I love having a $50 veal parm at Carbone. I love it all. I love being able to step back in time or move forward, and I think New York definitely offers that more than any city I've been to, but I haven't seen the whole planet. I don't know. It's not just because I'm a New Yorker, but I'm very proud of New York State. I'm a very proud upstate New Yorker. I love the Adirondacks. I wouldn't trade where I come from for anything, but I love that I get to share my time. And the most comfortable place to eat for me is New York City, period. It's the best green markets because of the great work Danny Meyer did in totally, almost single-handedly rebuilding the neighborhood I physically live in. I'm surrounded by amazing restaurants and great farmers markets where you can buy seconds, you can buy direct from the farmer, you can still get bargains in food. I live in a great, rich food community, and I told you before our show tonight, even when I'm in upstate New York, I take a lot of the farmers market from here and drive it home, because unfortunately we can't get it there. And that's not like Walmart and Target aren't carrying sustainable seafood. It's not like the Price Chopper hasn't brought in local. But we do not have the green market. We just don't have the people living there to sustain it. Folks that bring to this market and the small farmers, they drive it all downstate. They bring it all here. It's not in my community. I can't go to the Lake Luzerne Green Market on a Saturday. It doesn't exist. It's just not there. So my life is very much a marriage of the two. Another city that I'm a big, big fan of is Austin. They were green before it was cool. They're a very special, special group of people. There's no ageism there. There's no sexism. You can see a man who's very clearly conservatively dressed fella sitting on a bus with his dog and talking to a kid with gauges in his ears. And I love that. I love being in a community that feels that familiar, and it being in Texas, I think that's real special. And they have food trucks and small businesses celebrated in that whole South Congress district. I love Starbucks, I love Walmart, I love Target, I love what everybody does for our economy in different ways. But I do like a place like Austin where there's a few blocks where it's still about independent business and the American spirit and that whole kind of everybody's okay here and everybody belongs. We're a country of kicked out from every place. And then we became these forerunners in a lot of ways. I like a place that mixes those two ideas. And I think Austin's another great place.